The brilliant Oritsé Williams is, of course, best known as the founding member of X Factor boy band JLS, of course, mentored by Louis Walsh, who's hit headlines for his revelations in the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Away from the spotlights, Oritsé has been a carer for his mum, a role he took on at the tender age of 12. And that meant that he was very touched by Kate Garraway's documentary, Derek's Story, which, of course, exposed the devastating emotional and financial cost of caring for loved ones at home, and, of course, the experience of Darcy and Billy. And we're going to talk about that in just a moment, Oritsé. But first, let's just talk about JLS, back out on tour. You've got new music. You're trending on TikTok. These are all the things you want to be doing, aren't they?
It's crazy, yeah. This week was insane. Obviously, I released my solo record, Language, just a week ago. And
how does that feel, going solo?
You know, it feels really amazing because finally I get to totally express myself, no filters, completely unapologetic, really just kind of embracing my culture. My music is a fusion of African, Caribbean sounds, but with a UK swagger. And being top 10 on the trending sounds on TikTok already is insane. Yeah. So please, everybody, use the sound, Language. Keep downloading
What's it about? What's Language about?
So Language is about love language. Right. So what our love languages are.
What's your love language?
My love language, I like acts of service and affirmation. So I like to empower my queen, and I love to, you know, anything I can do for her, I will do. And for me, that's really important because, especially like I see in the media a lot, black men, you know, they're associated with a lot of negative connotations. And I feel like as a singer and a black solo male singer, that it's really important for there to be other options for people to see that we actually are loving, we're caring, you know, we're romantic.
Challenging the tropes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good for you.
When you watched Celebrity Big Brother and you saw Louis Walsh say that he thought he had it in the bag with JLS in the X Factor final, got Westlife out, you're going to absolutely wipe the floor with the opposition, and then Simon Cowell, who does he get for Alexandra Burke? Beyonce. Right, when you found that out, did you think, yeah, we haven't won this one?
Listen, the Westlife boys are amazing, but obviously Beyonce is, you know, a global superstar. Louis was actually really emotional when we were in the bottom two. He was crying and we had to console him. So what you see on TV, you know, he actually has a huge heart. So he actually has a big,
you had to console him?
I had to console him.
It's like the players consoling the manager, isn't it, after they've lost?
Literally. I actually saw Louis, though, when I was a musician and I was just busking, I had seen him on the streets when I was busking, like way back in the day, and I had asked him, I said, Louis, I know you're from the X Factor, my name's Oritsé Williams, can I get an opportunity? And he said, no, go on the X Factor. And then I put the group together and I went on the X Factor.
and the rest is history.
Great story.
Now, Oritsé, you mentioned acts of service, which is really appropriate because from the age of 12, you've been a carer for your mum who has multiple sclerosis. So you know how tough it is for children to care. And, of course, Kate's documentary, you showed Darcy and Billy taking such a massive role in Derek's care. So what struck a chord for you?
It was powerful. Particularly, I remember that part where Billy was sitting by Derek's side and they were he was opening the birthday cards. And he gave Derek this kiss on his shoulder. And that I was almost literally in floods of tears because the beauty of a child empowering their parent, their loved one, in that way, just a little kiss on the shoulder, just how powerful. Look at that love language, you know, how powerful that is. And for Derek, I'm sure that meant everything. And so for the kids, you know, Darcy and Billy, I just want to say, Kate, absolute credit to you. They are incredible kids, complete inspiration. And, you know, young carers need more support and also to be recognised for the incredible, incredible work that they do.
Yeah, so true.
What would have helped you? I'm sure your mum was going through hell and desperately wanted to protect you. For me to offer them support, because they're a credit to themselves, you know, and I want to help them. What would have helped you from somebody at the time?
I feel like more understanding. When I was in school, you know, I was tired all the time. I couldn't complete my homework on time. And it wasn't because I was a bad kid. It was just that I was exhausted from my caring responsibilities. So I feel like if adults showed more care and understanding to, you know, the individual circumstance that I was in, then I would have felt a lot more supported. And, you know, that's something that I feel like a lot of young carers could benefit from.
When you were at school, did you find yourself having to care for her through the night, during the night?
Absolutely.
So you were losing sleep?
I was completely losing sleep through the night. It was very exhausted. Myself, my younger brother Temi, and my younger sister Naomi, who are all younger than me. My sister's 10 years younger than me.
Wow.
So imagine what she was going through as a young carer. You know, despite myself and my brother being older than her.
And how did your mother feel about being cared for by her children?
You know, what we do is, like, recently we took our mum on holiday, which was really difficult, but also amazing, right? And
where did you go?
We went to Canada and we surprised her brother, and it was tough. And something I do want to talk about at some point is disability and travel. But we cared for our mum. We played Bob Marley songs whilst we were, you know, we were caring for her, getting her ready, doing the basic, you know, showering, intimate care. Yep. And mum just felt like, she always says, I've got the most amazing children, I'm so lucky. And we're like, no, we've got the most amazing mum, because she makes it easier for us, because she always has a smile on her face.
Well, you've put a smile on everyone's face this morning, Oritsé. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great guy.
Wonderful. And lovely words about Darcy.
Lovely words, and thank you for all the young carers out there. It's very important.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks,
all the very best. You're out on Everybody Say JLS UK tour this summer, back by popular demand.
All right.
Oritsé, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you.